Good morning, guys. Good to see you. How are you, Randy? I hope you're having a good day. And Micah and Aria, it's nice to see you this morning. We're going to play a game because we have been talking about, we are done talking about some of the big things that Jesus did. And we're going to start talking the next couple of lessons about animals in the Bible. Did you know that there are actual stories where God does some special things with animals in the Bible? We know that God made all the animals, but these are even more special stories about how God uses animals to do some very special things in his kingdom. So I thought that we could play a guessing game with some animals. Are you ready? I hope you are. Let's see if you can get this one, Declan. This animal has very long legs and an even longer neck. And because it's so long and so tall, it can actually eat the leaves right out of the trees because its neck is way up there in the trees. And you will find this animal in the zoo. Ellie, did you get it yet? Did everybody guess a giraffe? Look at that long neck that God made on that animal. Well, here's another one. This animal doesn't live in the zoo. This animal lives on the farm. And usually we think of this animal as being white with black spots. But this animal can be other colors too. The thing I like about this animal is that it gives us milk. And you know me, that means I get ice cream. So have you guessed what animal this is, Kent? Do you know that it's a cow? That's right. It's a cow. And Tucker knows what kind of a sound the cow makes. Can you make that sound for me? Moo. That's the sound that a cow makes, and God made it. Well, the next animal is a very large animal. I wonder if you can guess it, Olivia. It's very large. The color is gray, and the animal has very big floppy ears, and it also has a trunk, and it uses that trunk to spray water. Bet you guessed it. I bet you guessed that it's an elephant. That's right. And today's going to be such a hot day. Alice, you're going to have to ask your mom to bring an elephant over to the house so you can put on your swimsuit and it can spray you in the backyard. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Well, let's see what else we have here. I have one more animal for you to guess. This animal is soft and it's fluffy. It's often white, but it can be other colors too. And this animal needs a shepherd. Esther, did you guess? Did you guess that it's a sheep? That's right. It's a sheep, and the sheep says, bah. So that's your guessing game. I hope you got them all. The next thing that we're going to do is talk about that special animal from the Bible. It wasn't an elephant. It wasn't a giraffe in today's story. Instead, it's an animal that flies. And so you guessed that it's probably a bird, right? And this bird is all black. Even its beak and its eyes and its legs are black. And it's called a raven. Say hello to Mr. Raven. He's here to help us tell the story because he wants to let you know how God used him. So, Mr. Raven, are you ready? I wonder how a raven's going to tell the story. Oh, I see. Mr. Raven brought me a picture. That picture is of a man named Elijah. Elijah was a follower of God. He was a prophet, which means that Elijah followed God and he obeyed him, even when it was hard and when it was scary. But I wonder what was so scary. Look what he brought me. He brought me a crown. Thank you, Mr. Raven. Faith. Do you know who wears a crown? It's not Teacher Donna. That's right. A king wears a crown. So there's a king in our story, a bad king, bad Ahab. And bad Ahab did not obey God. Elijah was hiding in a faraway place because he was afraid of the king and what the king might do to him, because the king was very angry. I wonder what made Ahab so angry. A water bottle? The raven brought me a water bottle. I wonder why, Arya. He says I'm supposed to spray it. Oh, rain. Rain is what it made King Ahab so angry, or the fact that there wasn't going to be any rain, because God had told Elijah to go to the king and say, no more rain. Without rain, there would be no crops in the field. There would be no berries on the bushes. There would be no water to drink for the animals and the people. There would be no water to wash your hands and take a bath. Oh my, people were going to get really, really stinky. So that's why King Ahab was so very angry. But why would God want to stop the rain? I wonder what Mr. Raven's going to tell us. Oh, can you see what those are? Judah, do you know what that's a picture of? Did you say idols? That's right. Those are idols. Idols are things that people would make out of wood and stone, and then they would bow down to them and pray. They thought a piece of stone could answer their prayer. And that's what Ahab did. He trusted in idols instead of the one true God. Well, God was going to have to teach Ahab that idols can't make rain. Only God can make rain. Now, Elijah, he did trust God. So how did God take care of Elijah if there was no rain and if he had to leave his home? Oh my goodness, Mr. Raven is very excited. Oh, this is the part where the ravens come in. He's got to do his thing. He's going to show us what he did. He brought me a piece of meat. He brought me some bread. The raven was sent by God to bring meat and bread to take care of Elijah when he was far away from home and hiding from a bad king Ahab. God could be trusted. Elijah found that God took care of him in a very interesting way by bringing food with an animal called a raven. So let's say, yay, God, for taking care of Elijah. And let's remember that if God took care of Elijah, that he will take care of you too. He'll take care of you today and tomorrow and all of your life. So before we finish, I have a fun song, except I just lost it. I'm back. Sorry about that. We're going to sing a song, If You Want to Be an Animal, and we're going to start with a dog. So Declan, did you ever want to be a dog? You have this is your moment. It goes like this. If you want to be a dog, say ruff, 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 ruff. If you want to be a dog, say ruff, 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 ruff. If you want to be a dog, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a dog, go ruff, 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 ruff. So our next animal, I don't know. Ellie, what do you want to pick? Would you like well, let's use our raven. How's that sound? And our raven is going to go caw, caw. If you want to be a raven, go caw, caw. caw, caw. If you want to be a raven, go caw, 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 caw. If you want to be a raven, then you need to make a sound. If you want to be a raven, go caw, 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 caw. Okay, one more. One more for all of you. Olivia, how about, I know what. Let's do a snake for Macy. A snake goes hiss, hiss. If you want to be a snake, go hiss, 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 hiss. If you want to be a snake, go hiss, 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 hiss. If you want to be a snake, then you need to make the sound. If you want to be a snake, go hiss, 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 hiss. Well, you can sing that song today and you can add some other animals. And next week, maybe we'll add some more animals. But we're going to finish by praying and then we'll say goodbye. Father, thank you very much for this day that you gave us, for the heat, that we can go out and play in your sunshine. We thank you very much for taking care of Elijah so long ago. And we are grateful that you will take care of us today too. Amen. Well, it will be another long week, but we will see you next Wednesday. Love you. Bye-bye.